Thank you for staying tuned. It is still the conversation here on Lagos Television. We delve into one of the key infrastructural developments shaping urban mobility here in Lagos, and that is the QBC and Interchange Hub project. As Lagos continues to battle congestion, you will agree with me that traveling or getting around Lagos can be very challenging, especially when where you're going to, you have to walk a bit further down to where you're going to before you board the yellow buses, and they begin to stop from one place to the other, delaying your travel time. But anyway, the state government has come up with this initiative, and that is the QBC and Interchange Hubs project. Joining us on the conversation to shed more light on this initiative, we are joined by Engineer Adeyemi Adeniji. He is the Technical Advisor, Road and Infrastructure, Lamata, and also the team lead for the Quality Bus Corridor project. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here.
Let's start by you giving us an overview of what this initiative is all about and what was the reason behind it.
Thank you very much. Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority is guided by Strategic Transport, Mobility and Transport Master Plan. And that is the Bible that guides our operations and actions. So under this Strategic Transport Mobility Master Plan, we have Bus Reform Initiative. And it is Bus Reform Initiative that battered the Quality Bus Corridor. So Quality Bus Corridor are feeder routes that are designed to meet the needs, the requirement and expectation of commuters. They are designed to have seamless connectivity with mass-based transport system. For instance, the BRT system, the light rail system, and the ferry system. So these feeder routes are to connect with them such that the commuters will be able to connect with little or no effort to this mass-based transit. So this has been designed to ensure that commuters can plan their journey from their origin to destination. And from the studies carried out in 2017 and validated in 2022 and 2023, the study identified 13 main corridors. And out of these 13 main corridors, based on the data obtained, which was synthesized, we prioritized 8 of these corridors.
And where are they located?
And these 8 corridors, because of their location, we don't want for implementation to make the implementation seamless and to have less burden on the citizen. We have decided to phase into 2. Okay. So 4 are being implemented now. The 4 are Yaba, through Lawansin, Sele, and Ijesha. That's one corridor. The second one is Alakbare to K2 with a spot to Akadimodo to connect with the existing terminal at Mile 12. Then the third one is Abule Egba to Iju Ishaga and with a spot to our Iju rail station. Then the fourth one is Igandu to Iyanoba, which is to connect to the LB, where we have the passenger train service ongoing.
Okay, so this has been divided into 2 phases. So phase 1, that's where we are.
That's where we are now.
Give us an update. Where are we currently on phase 1?
For the phase 1, which consists of the 4 corridors, it commenced in February this year. And as we speak, we ought to be at 25% progress. We are actually on 15%. And the reason being that we have adopted construction strategy that put the contractor to work at a specific location at a time, because we have looked at the burden that this construction activity is going to impact on the citizens of Lagos. So currently the contractors are working within the terminal and the depot area, which are closed area, for instance. So as soon as the project advance within this area, then they will move to the corridors. and the corridor is going to be done in phases as well, rather than deploying the equipment and trucks on our corridor and inflict pain on the other citizens. We have decided to do it in piecemeal.
Beautiful. But looking at timelines now, when is this first phase supposed to deliver, and then also for the second phase as well?
All things being equal, the project will be the 4 corridors will be delivered by Q3 of 2026.
That's next year.
Next year, yes.
Okay. I'm still talking about this initiative now. How are you ensuring that it's an all-inclusive one? Will these structures be able to accommodate people living with disabilities?
Correct. It's going to be an all-inclusive one. Okay. The design that has been put in place is to ensure that it allows for seamless access by the young ones, by the elderly, and the physically challenged at our station area, at our bus station, at our terminals, and even the depot.
Okay. And now looking at integration of our transportation system here in Lagos, what should Lagosians be looking forward to at the completion of this project?
So at the completion of this project, the journey time is going to be reduced. The commuters will have enjoyable, safe, and sustainable transport system. The commuters can plan their journey from origin to destination in a manner that is assuring for them. Also, in the course of this project, we are providing at least 60 kilometers of non-motorized transport infrastructure. That is, people can walk over 60 kilometers along this 4 corridor, rather than competing with vehicle on the motorway, which is what we have currently. So as you disembark from bus, you have walkways that is wide enough, at least 2 meters to 3 meters, that you can walk to your various destinations or to the nearest bus station.
How about safety?
Yes, safety has been put in place with road markings, signages, and even at our intersection where we used to have problems with vehicles having conflict, has been modeled in this case. Our junction and intersection has been modeled, and is going to be incorporated with autonomous actuated traffic signals. That means it can calculate the vehicles on the road and give way to or give priority to buses on our road going forward. So this initiative is going to reduce the number of single occupant vehicles on our road, because people will now have preference for buses on our corridors.
So beyond reducing travel time and aiding movement across Lagos, are there other benefits that Lagosians would benefit at the completion of this project, looking at the economic side of it?
Yes, there are other benefits, even environmentally, because the number of vehicles on the corridor will reduce. The quality of air that we have is going to be improved upon. Then I must tell you that for the design that we have now, we are going to make use of renewable energy in our terminals. So rather than having generators making noise and fossil fuel, that's not going to happen again. So we are going to have renewable energy to power our terminals, to power our depots, and even our bus stations. Then it's going to provide economic benefit, employment for that's decent work for people. We will have employment for mechanics, we have for technicians, we have for painters, we have for vulcanizers, and we have for people that will be working on highly technical traffic signal that's going to be installed.
Yeah, that leads me to my question on technology. Now, technology has transformed virtually every sector that we have. So how much of technology are we using in this?
Technology is going to be involved in various sections of quality bus corridor. For instance, within our terminal, we now have passenger information display that will tell you when the next bus is going to arrive and when the next bus is going to depart. We have spy cameras that shows you the environment, what's happening within the environment. Same for bus station. And it gives the opportunity for even the commuters to communicate with our control centers. For instance, you get to a bus station and you couldn't find your way, couldn't find your route. A button is going to be placed there where you can talk to the control center. I'm at social location, I don't know how to find my way. And the control center is going to guide you that, look, you can go backward, you can go forward, or you can climb the pedestrian bridge next to you to get to your location. Even when you are at a panic situation, they can send rescue mission to you at the location where you are, because they can view what is happening within the bus station at every point in time.
And is this going to be a 247 thing, or
Correct.
It's going to be a close hour?
It's going to be a 247 thing.
Okay. Now we must also talk about maintenance and sustainability of this project.
Maintenance and sustainability has been put in place. For instance, some of the things that are going to be imported or that is taken from the foreign countries, we have signed a contract with them to maintain and to train personnel in Nigeria to ensure that they have the technical know-how to sustain the operation of this technology that they are bringing on board. So everything that's going to be installed is going to be maintained over a certain period of years by the OEM, the equipment manufacturer, and they are going to transfer the technology and the skill to our people to continue with the sustenance of those technology.
Okay, so as you have said, how much awareness has gone out concerning this initiative? Are Lagosians really aware of this initiative and how impactful it will be on them?
Very well. We have carried out wider stakeholder from the conception up till now, and I must thank Lagosians for their cooperation. We have had several stakeholder meetings, town hall meetings with different stakeholders to explain what the project involves and the benefit that accrue to every Lagosians on this initiative and the technology we are deploying. So every Lagosian is familiar and is aware of what we are deploying on this initiative.
This change, they say, is constant, and people adjusting to new things sometimes might be very, very difficult. And so how can the public support to be part of this transformation? Oh,
very well. I must say for our NURTW, for instance, we are in talks with them, and it has reached the advanced stage. We have what we call bus industry transition program, because this initiative will involve deploying new buses on those corridors. And those those buses will carry facility with technology. You can speak from the bus to the station, to the control center, to the terminal and the bus. So it's going to involve training and retraining and certification of drivers, because those drivers that are operating the downforce now, they are going to switch. There's going to be a sort of formalization of whatever they are doing now.
They be placed on salaries or?
No, naturally the private sector are the ones that are going to engage them, not the public sector. So the private sector are the one that's going to buy the buses, and they will engage them as drivers, as conductors. We have tickets, operators, and the rest. So in essence, it is involving and accrue benefit to so many players in this area.
On the part of the NURTW, what's their reception like? Are they buying into it?
Yes, they are buying. It has been very, very positive, because they know that the kind of regulation that will come in is not strangulation. It's to make everything formalized so that data can be collected and decision can be made based on the data that's available. What we have currently is data that is inaccurate. We don't know the number of people that are driving the buses. We don't know their address. But in this case, when it's formalized, you can begin to see the name of the driver, the address, the name tag to the bus, and everything that happens on our corridor.
Thank you so much, Engineer Adeyemi Adenidi. Just before we go, take us through the first phase again.
Okay, the first phase will comprise 4 corridors, like I said. The first one is from Yaba to pass through Ojuelegba, Lawansin, Ijesha, and end at Sele. That one is about 8.7 kilometer stretch. The second one is from Alakpere, that is from police station, just by the express, gets to Alakpere market and leads to Ketu with a spur to Akanimodo, and now terminates at Mile 12 terminal. That's about 4.4 kilometer, but 2.2 kilometer of that 4.4 stretch has been rehabilitated and implemented by Lagos State Ministry of Works and Infrastructure. So we are implementing the remaining 2.2 kilometer. That's the second corridor. The third one is from Abule Egba to Iju Shaga, and that will terminate at our Iju rail station for connectivity from bus to train. And the fourth one is from Igondo to Yanoba to connect with our Lagos Badagry Expressway.
All right, thank you so much, Engineer Adeyemi Adeniji, for sharing valuable insights on the quality bus corridors that is the QBC and Interchange Hubs project. Thank you so much for your time on the conversation.
Thank you for having me.
The program continues shortly. Stay with us.